Making Aliyah from Canada. Part 1. The Basics. Canadian Aliyah runs through Nefesh B'Nefesh in partnership with the Jewish Agency. You open a file, gather documents, sit an interview, and receive your Aliyah visa. Realistic timeline? 6 to 12 months, and most of that clock is documents, not queues. 3 things from day 1. 1. You keep your Canadian citizenship. Dual nationality is completely fine. 2. Aliyah flights and grants are part of the benefits package. 3. The slowest items in a Canadian file are the RCMP check and provincial paperwork, so the winning move is simply starting early. Today's action: order fresh long-form birth certificates from your province's vital statistics office. A few dollars, a few weeks, and your Aliyah officially has momentum. Part 2. Documents, where Canadian applications are won or lost. The list. Long-form birth certificates, the version naming your parents, from each province of birth. Marriage or divorce certificates, where they apply. The RCMP certified criminal record check, that's the fingerprint-based one, allows several weeks. A proof of Judaism letter from a rabbi who knows you or your family, and passports with at least a year remaining. Now, the recent good news. Canada joined the Apostille Convention in 2024. Most documents now take an apostille, federal or provincial, depending on who issued them, instead of the old embassy legalization marathon. Check which office covers each document, because a file spanning Ontario, Quebec, and a federal check means multiple authorities. The rule stands. Start 4 to 6 months out. Part 3. Money and tax. The Canadian picture is friendlier than the American one, with one trap. The friendly part: Canada taxes by residence. Exit properly, and Canadian tax on your worldwide income ends. And Israel hands New Olim 10 years of no Israeli tax on Canadian source income. Rent, dividends, gains. A clean handover, if you plan it. The trap: departure tax. Leaving Canada can trigger a deemed sale of certain assets, as if you sold them the day you left. Real money, entirely manageable, but only if it's planned before the flight. Also on the pre-flight list, your RRSPs can generally stay put. Your TFSA is the awkward one. Israel doesn't recognize the tax-free wrapper. And keep one Canadian bank account alive. One cross-border accountant meeting before you fly. That's the whole strategy. Part 4. Pensions. Canadians, the news here is mostly good. Canada and Israel have a social security agreement. It protects your contributions and helps you qualify for benefits across both systems. CPP, payable in Israel. Straightforward. OAS is the one to check. Old age security paid abroad has residence year conditions. Broadly, you need enough years of Canadian residence after 18. The agreement can help you qualify if you're short. Don't assume either way. Check your years before building the retirement plan. Before you fly, download your CPP statement of contributions, get your OAS picture in writing, and keep that Canadian bank account open for the payments. And once you work in Israel, an Israeli pension starts building automatically. It's mandatory. A second pillar on the house. Next, the move itself. Part 5, the finale, the move and the map. Shipping. A Canada to Israel container runs roughly 6 to 10 weeks. 3 quotes minimum, movers who know Israeli customs keep every receipt. Olim get duty exemptions. And the voltage rule. Israel runs on 220. Your 110-volt appliances aren't worth the journey. Sell them, buy here. Driving. Your Canadian license converts to an Israeli one without starting from scratch, but the right is time-limited from your Allah date. Eye test, paperwork, done. Do it in year 1. And after Canadian winters, you'll find Israeli driving a different kind of adventure. Where do Canadians settle? With the wider Anglo world. Ra'anana, Jerusalem, Modi'in, Beit Shemesh, Netanya, Tel Aviv. The rules never change. Pilot trip in a normal week, Shabbat test in each shortlisted community, and rent for a year before you buy. That's the series. Know a Canadian thinking about it? Send them here. See you at Ben Gurion.